Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Diana Draper. I am a naturopathic physician in Castlegar, BC. For today's episode of Healthy Human, we are going to be talking about how to transition and keep balanced as the seasons change. So as we move from spring to summer, the weather gets nice, kids come home from school. Suddenly, the whole health program we had in place during winter is no longer working for us. So what do? The normal tendency is to just say, well, forget about it, I'll get back to it in the fall, and fall off track. However, that doesn't help us sustain a healthy lifestyle. So I'm going to give you some tips today to stay on top of the transition from spring to summer and to keep your life balanced during this transition. So number one, we want to stay flexible. Flexibility is like the glue to change. So basically what flexibility allows us to do is it allows us to adapt. So as the kids start to come home for the summertime and as we want to be outside and more active and we do more traveling, it's really important for us to allow our schedule to adapt with that. As we remain flexible and allow things to transition, usually what happens is a new plan or a new program presents itself. So suddenly you're getting up at 6:30 because the sun is out, you're finding extra time for yourself during that 6:30 to 7:30 period, whereas in the wintertime you were getting up at 7:30. So allowing yourself to be flexible actually allows opportunities for a new health balance plan to present itself to you and move forward. Number two is whenever we go through a transition, we always want to go back to the basics. So the basics is a healthy, nutritious diet, good sleep, good social activity, and physical exercise. So every day we fit these into our life. By making sure that the basics are covered for yourself every day, you make room for other things to get done as well, because your energy is increased, you feel good, and you want to be more active. Number three is we want to prioritize, okay? So as things change, it's really important for us to make sure that we're covering the basics, we're getting what needs to be done, and we're allowing ourselves to be flexible to forgive the things that aren't important anymore. So for example, if you know you're going to go camping over the weekend and you know you're going to be tired come Sunday, cook your dinner for Sunday night before you go camping and put it in the freezer. That allows you to know that when you get back from your camping trip, you can unwind, you can unpack, you can get laundry started, and you know you're going to have a healthy meal on Sunday evening. And then you reset on Monday. So by setting up your priorities, you're setting yourself up for success. If something doesn't fall underneath your list of priorities, push it to the side. If you have time for it, then get to it. But if you don't, just stick to your priorities and you're going to be successful. So as we transition into the seasons, how do we keep ourselves balanced? Three key things. Number one, be flexible. Flexibility allows space for new things to come in and old stuff to go out. Number two, go back to the basics. Every time you go back to the basics, you're creating a really great template for other things to build on. And number three, prioritize. If something's not important in that moment, then it probably doesn't need to get done right away. After a long winter, it's really important to make sure that you get outside and enjoy the summertime. So keep these three things in mind as you're outside being active and enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer.